Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Daily Podcast, the place where you learn real English for real life. I'm Sarah.
And I'm John. We're so glad you're here today.
Today's episode is very important, especially if you're looking for a job or planning to work in an English-speaking environment.
Yes, today we're talking about job interview English.
And we know this can be stressful.
Very stressful.
Even in your native language, interviews can be scary, so doing one in English, that's a challenge.
But here's the good news. You don't need perfect English to pass a job interview.
You need clear English, confident English, prepared English.
Exactly. Today we'll teach you common job interview questions, strong answers, useful vocabulary, and confidence tips.
And we'll do role plays so you can hear natural examples.
Let's start before the interview even begins. Preparation is everything.
Yes. First, you need to understand something important. Interviewers often ask similar questions.
That means you can prepare your answers in advance.
Exactly. You don't need to improvise everything.
This is probably the most common interview question in the world. Tell me about yourself.
And many English learners panic here. They start talking about their hobbies, their family, their dog.
But that's not what the interviewer wants.
In a job interview, tell me about yourself means tell me about your professional background. Use this easy formula. 1, present, what you do now. 2, past, what experience you have. 3, future, what you're looking for.
Let me give an example. I'm currently working as a sales assistant where I help customers and manage daily transactions. I have over 3 years of experience in customer service, and I've developed strong communication skills. Now, I'm looking for an opportunity to grow in a more challenging environment.
Notice how clear and structured that answer is. Not too long, not too short. Another common question. What are your strengths?
This means, what are you good at?
Good strengths to mention: communication skills, teamwork, problem solving, time management, adaptability, leadership.
But don't just list words.
Give examples.
I'm very organized and detail-oriented. In my previous job, I managed multiple projects at the same time and always met deadlines.
Specific examples make your English sound more professional.
This is a tricky one. What are your weaknesses?
Important rule. Don't say something that makes you look bad. Don't say, I'm always late. I don't like working with people.
Instead, mention a real weakness and show improvement.
One weakness I've worked on is public speaking. In the past, I felt nervous presenting in front of groups. However, I've been taking steps to improve by volunteering to lead small meetings.
This shows growth. Interviewers love growth.
This question tests your motivation. Why do you want this job?
Never say, I need money.
Even if it's true.
Instead, connect your skills with the company.
I'm interested in this position because it matches my skills in customer service and communication. I'm also impressed by your company's innovative approach to marketing.
Notice the vocabulary. Matches my skills. I'm impressed by. Very professional phrases.
Let's introduce some useful job interview vocabulary.
Experience. Skills. Responsibilities. Achievements. Goals. Deadline. Team. Project. Leadership. Flexible.
Try to use these words naturally in your answers.
Let's talk about something real. Nervousness.
If you feel nervous during the interview, it's okay. You can even say, sorry, I'm a little nervous.
That's human. That's normal.
Also, speak slowly. When you're nervous, you speak too fast. Slow down, pause, breathe. Sarah, as interviewer. Good morning. Thank you for coming in today.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Can you tell me about yourself?
Yes, of course. I'm currently working as a marketing assistant where I help manage social media campaigns and analyze customer data. I have 2 years of experience in digital marketing, and I'm looking to take on more responsibility in a larger company.
Why do you want to work here?
I'm impressed by your company's innovative approach to marketing, and I believe my skills and experience would allow me to contribute effectively to your team.
That was a great example, John.
Thank you. And notice something important. I didn't use very complicated English.
Exactly. Clear and confident is better than complicated and confusing. Now, let's talk about another very common question. Can you describe your previous work experience?
This is your chance to show what you've done and what you've learned.
A great structure for this answer is what you did, what skills you used, and what results you achieved. In my previous role as a customer service representative, I handled customer inquiries and resolved complaints. I developed strong communication and problem-solving skills. Over time, I was able to increase customer satisfaction ratings by 15%.
Did you hear that last part? Increased customer satisfaction by 15%. Numbers make your answer stronger.
Yes, if possible, use numbers. Increased sales by 10%, managed a team of 5 people, completed 20-plus projects. Numbers make you sound professional and credible.
Now, let's move to more challenging questions. These are called behavioral questions. They often start with, tell me about a time when...
For example, tell me about a time you faced a challenge. Tell me about a time you worked in a team. Tell me about a time you solved a problem.
For these questions, use the STAR method.
STAR stands for situation, task, action, result. Tell me about a time you handled a difficult customer.
Here's a strong answer. Once I had a customer who was upset about a delayed order. My task was to resolve the issue and maintain customer satisfaction. I listened carefully, apologized for the inconvenience, and offered a solution, including a discount on their next purchase. As a result, the customer appreciated the effort and continued doing business with us.
That answer shows maturity, communication skills, and professionalism.
Now, let's talk about money.
Yes, the salary question. What are your salary expectations?
This can feel uncomfortable, but it's normal.
Instead of giving one exact number immediately, you can say, I'm open to discussing a salary that reflects the responsibilities of the role and my experience.
Or, based on my research and experience, I'm looking for a range between...
Using the word range is smart. It shows flexibility.
At the end of most interviews, the interviewer will say, do you have any questions for us?
Never say no.
Even if you're tired, even if you're nervous, always ask at least one question.
What does a typical day in this role look like? What are the biggest challenges for someone in this position? How do you measure success in this role? What are the next steps in the hiring process?
Asking questions shows interest and confidence.
Now, let's talk about something nonverbal, body language.
Yes, even if your English isn't perfect, good body language can make a huge difference.
Maintain eye contact, sit up straight, smile naturally, avoid crossing your arms, speak clearly and calmly.
And here's something important. Don't rush your answers. It's okay to pause and think. You can say, that's a great question. Let me think for a moment.
That sounds professional, not weak.
Now, let's talk about mistakes.
Yes, learn from others' mistakes so you don't repeat them.
Keep your answers focused. Don't tell your life story.
Avoid yeah, say yes. Avoid wanna, say want to. And avoid gonna, say going to.
Many learners try to translate every sentence from their native language. That creates stress.
Instead, prepare key answers in English. Practice them out loud. Train your brain to think in English. Thank you for coming today. Could you introduce yourself?
Thank you for the opportunity. My name is John, and I have a background in project management. Over the past 4 years, I've worked on coordinating teams and ensuring projects are delivered on time and within budget.
What would you say is your biggest strength?
I would say my biggest strength is organization. I'm very detail-oriented, and I enjoy planning tasks efficiently. In my previous role, I successfully managed multiple deadlines without delays.
Can you describe a challenge you faced at work?
Certainly, in one project, we experienced unexpected delays due to supply issues. I took the initiative to reorganize the schedule and communicate transparently with the client. As a result, we maintained trust and completed the project successfully.
That was strong, confident, and professional.
And again, not complicated English, just structured and clear.
Now, let's talk about something very common today: online interviews.
Yes, many interviews are now done on Zoom, Google Meet, or other platforms.
An online interview requires slightly different preparation.
First, always test your technology. You can say at the beginning, "Can you hear me clearly?"
Or, please let me know if my audio is unclear. If there's a technical problem, stay calm. You can say, I apologize, it seems there's a connection issue. Let me reconnect.
That sounds professional and polite.
So, phone interviews are also common.
The challenge here is that the interviewer cannot see you.
So, your voice becomes very important. Smile while you speak. It actually changes your tone.
Useful phrases for phone interviews? Thank you for calling. I appreciate the opportunity to speak with you. Could you please repeat that question?
Never pretend you understood if you didn't. It's better to say, sorry, could you clarify the question? Now let's upgrade your English. Instead of basic phrases, use stronger alternatives. Instead of, I did this, say, I was responsible for. I was in charge of. I took the initiative to.
Or instead of "I helped," say "I contributed to." "I supported the team in." "I collaborated with."
Or instead of I'm good at, say I specialize in. I have extensive experience in. I have a strong background in.
These phrases instantly make you sound more professional.
When talking about achievements, use powerful verbs. Instead of made, use developed, implemented, improved, increased, reduced, managed, led, coordinated.
Example, I led a team of 5 employees and improved workflow efficiency by 20%.
That sounds confident and impressive. Now, let's quickly talk about common grammar mistakes during interviews. Never say, I work here since 2020. Correct is, I have worked here since 2020. Also, never say, I am agree. Correct is, I agree. And never say, he give me responsibility. Correct is, he gave me responsibility.
Small grammar mistakes are okay, but practice common structures so you feel more confident.
Confidence is not about perfect English. It's about delivery.
Speak a little slower than normal. Use pauses. Avoid filler words like too much. Finish your sentences clearly.
And here's something important. Avoid apologizing too much about your English. Don't say, "Sorry, my English is bad." Instead, say, "English is not my first language, but I'm continuously improving." That sounds confident.
At the end of the interview, you should always thank the interviewer.
You can say, "Thank you very much for your time and consideration."
Or, it was a pleasure speaking with you today.
And after the interview, it's a good idea to send a follow-up email. Example follow-up sentence. "Thank you for the opportunity to interview for the position. I appreciate your time and look forward to hearing from you." If you're listening right now and you feel scared about interviews in English, that's normal.
Every fluent speaker was once a beginner.
Preparation reduces fear. Practice your answers out loud. Record yourself. Listen to yourself. Improve step by step.
And remember, interviewers are not looking for perfect grammar. They're looking for communication, clarity, professionalism, confidence.
We hope today's episode gave you practical tools and useful phrases you can actually use.
Practice them, repeat them, make them yours.
And most importantly, believe in yourself.
Your English does not have to be perfect to be powerful.
Thank you for listening to English Daily Podcast.
We'll see you in the next episode.
Keep learning, keep growing, and keep speaking English every day.